Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today I wanted to make a little video giving an update about a person, a former player, most recently a coach that has had a pretty significant in their own right impact over the LCS over the past, decade plus, which has just been very, very crazy to follow and see. Today we're going to be talking about the future and an update for Goldenglue. But before we get into that, a word from today's sponsor, which is of course once again Prize Picks. This is daily fantasy made easy. All you have to do is, for your favorite traditional sports, esports, League of Legends esports even, select more or less on certain props. If you get a couple right, put your knowledge to the test, you can win. Prize Picks offers big payouts, 24/7 live support, and fast and secure withdrawals, LCS, LEC, LCK, LPL, all that good stuff right around the corner. So now's the perfect time to get signed up for Prize Picks and get rolling, starting to get your feet wet and everything. And if you do that by using the first link in the description below, Prize Picks is actually going to match your first deposit up to $100 for new users, which is just a really, really awesome deal. So if you're on the fence or considering it or whatever, definitely go take advantage of that. $100. Hey, can't beat that. Thank you so much for Prize Picks. With that being said, let's get right into this. So this was a couple weeks ago. It's been on my radar. Been wanting to talk about it. It's been on my list of videos I wanted to make, and now we are doing that. Goldenglue, Grayson Gilmer, he tweeted out 2023 update and plans. Again, just thinking back, this has been a guy who has been a part of the LCS for 10, 11, 12 years, something crazy like that as a player, an up-and-coming prospect, a guy who was getting some chances. Maybe he was pretty underwhelming. Maybe it was his team letting him down. Maybe he could be the next great North American mid laner in the right situation or scenario. Maybe he is one of the better NA mid laners, but just no NA mid laners are good, whatever. Then he's like on Swole Bros with Cloud9. He finally starts popping off. Is this his resurgence? And then no, it's not really his resurgence, and now he's a coach, and things are going well. So many ups and downs, so many times that people really believed in him or were really rooting for him, so many times that people really didn't believe in him and were rooting against him, and maybe he's underrated, maybe he's overrated, who knows? But time and time again, he has found a way to be some part of the LCS story. Like I said, for 10, 11, 12 years, seems like a guy that a ton of people in the scene have big respect for and have a lot of good things to say about, which is awesome. So let's hear what his 2023 update and plans are. He wrote this on medium.com. I don't know, kind of like a twit longer, I guess. Again, he has most recently been the coach for 100 Thieves Academy, and that's been going pretty well. We can get into that in a second. But he said, I will not be coaching for any team at the beginning of the 2023 spring split. Despite my excellent results in the last 2 years of coaching, I decided it was time to give myself a break. I had conversations with all 10 teams in the LCS in the offseason, but throughout the process, I realized that after a decade of grinding in esports, I was and am currently burnt out. And, I think that's something we can all, totally relate with, especially after, coming out of the pandemic, the world's starting to open up again. We've all kind of been in grind mode recently, and he's feeling it because it has been a long time. And his road and his path has not been an easy one. I'm sure it's always been stressful and crazy and, emotionally and physically and mentally draining and taxing. So I can definitely empathize with this, whatever the word is. He said, I'm currently burnt out and I'm in need of a fresh outlook and change of pace. He says this is not a retirement or a goodbye, but more so an opportunity to take a step back and gain perspective on my life, which, hey, if you have the opportunity to do that, I think that's great. Even though it was challenging at times, I thoroughly enjoyed the transition from player to coach, and I still want to stay involved in the scene after my hiatus. While coaching is definitely still on the table, I'm also interested in broadening my horizons and exploring opportunities within the space. I wonder what exactly that means. I also want to use this time to connect more with my friends and peers and find new ways to serve and strengthen the league community. Lastly, I just want to say thank you to all the fans, friends, family, and who have supported me on my journey. I would like to thank 100 Thieves for supporting my transition to coaching and providing me with the space to grow professionally over the last 2 years. I feel blessed to be in a position where I can take a bit of time off for myself, and I'm looking forward to coming back revitalized and prepared for my next chapter. And that's one of the things, he says he is blessed to be in a position where he can take time off. I assume that means like financially and everything, but I also assume it means he feels like he can take time off and that, he's still going to have opportunities when he comes back. Now, hey, who knows? Some people think they're going to have opportunities when they come back, and there isn't opportunities for them. Some people know there will be opportunities no matter what. So I hope, if he does take some time off, that he is still, able to eventually find the things that he is looking for and wanting and all that. Because it's always this fine line you walk of like, hey, right now, I'm coming off a couple good years as a coach. I want to keep riding this wave. I want to take advantage of this, but also I need some time off. If I take some time off, are people going to remember me, still want me? How much are my kind of accomplishments still going to matter, 6 months from now, now, a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever. So that will be interesting to follow, but it did seem like, he was a pretty exciting up and coming coaching prospect or candidate or whatever. Like we said, he has had some success with 100 Thieves. He says, in the meantime, stay tuned for my Twitter for streams, life updates, and any announcements coming in the near future. If all else fails, you can come catch me at your nearest McDonald's, which, the humor and kind of personality and stuff that people have always come to know and love for Goldenglue. So he is 26 years old and looking back at everything, just all over the place. Coast, Dignitas, Complexity, Team 8, Immortals, C9, Echo Fox, Team Liquid, C9 again, Golden Guardians, GG Academy, Evil Geniuses, 100 Thieves Academy, then as the head coach. And for the past 2 years with 100 Thieves Academy as a coach, they've had some, pretty good results. Third place finish, third place in Proving Grounds, third in Academy Summer, fourth in Academy Playoffs, and then actually winning Proving Grounds, and then, maybe not doing so good in the spring split, but then bouncing back with a second place in Proving Grounds of spring 2022, and a second place in the summer, and a fourth place in Proving Grounds. Obviously, 100 Thieves is a team that's had a lot of talent in their academy and amateur systems and everything, but still, it seems like the team was happy, and a lot of people were impressed with the work Goldenglue was able to do in just a short stint as a coach. But that's kind of the big update. That's what's going on in Goldenglue, at least in the immediate future. We won't be seeing him around the LCS, but it seems like his plan is to not be gone for too long, and hopefully he's able to find the peace or solace or whatever he's looking for and come back refreshed and revitalized, and hopefully help the LCS accomplish some great things in the future. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Definitely check out Prize Picks first in the description below. Hopefully catch you next time. Peace.